mean, the major is the most important thing, financial aid. But this is something I'd like to leave you with real quickly here. If you take TOEFL or IELTS, and again, for some of you, English may be your first language or the language you use in education, this is not going to be an issue. But it is an issue for a lot of international students. Those standardized tests like TOEFL, they don't test everything. And a lot of students who come to the U.S. struggle because there are skills they need to use in their studies that are not tested on the TOEFL. For example, in U.S. education, there's a lot of discussion in the classroom. The professors expect you to speak, and you do a lot of work in groups, small groups, and there's a lot of pair work and interactive activities. So speaking is really extremely important. The more you speak, better it is. Well, it depends on what you say sometimes, but speaking is a good thing. That's what we think. Writing skills, of course, are extremely important. There's a lot of essays and reports that you have to write. But there's also important skills like paraphrasing. Very important, because in the U.S., teachers are extremely strict about using somebody else's words and not giving them credit for it. So you have to basically read something, put it into your own words, and then credit where you got that information. That's an important skill, as well as summarizing. You'll have a lot of reading, just as I'm sure you do here. You got to learn how to get the main points quickly. You can't go through it all in detail. Do you all have research papers you have to write here? Research papers is a part of every program, especially the graduate level. So learning how to do research. We have special rules for, I don't know if you do here too, it's called APA or MLA. We have these special formats that all students have to follow, and the teacher will say, okay, APA format, you have to know what that is. So, but if you're from a country where that's not used, it takes time to learn it. So those are specific things to think about, and note-taking and then adapting to another culture is a big part of it as well. Again, just some general things to think about before you go to the U.S. Well, I won't go through all of these. This is our MBA Global Night on campus. We have about 500 international students and 90 from India. Those are Indian students. They're our second largest international group. Our first largest is from Saudi Arabia, China, Korea, Japan. A big group from Nigeria on our campus, as well as from Taiwan. Questions about ISU or any other things, other programs you'd like to ask about, or living conditions, or campus life? Yes?
On the website you mentioned that MBA is an ME program.
MBA is a what program?
ME.
The classes are in ME.
A lot of MBA classes are in the evening. Do you know why that is?
Yeah.
Because a lot of the students in the MBA program are working. And so they offer evening courses so that they can take the program. Now, if you're a full-time student and you're not working, if you're in the MBA program, and this is true for several of the graduate programs, that means you'll have some freer time in the day. You'll still have to take classes, some offered in the daytime, but some of your classes, maybe more, will be offered in the evening. And that's the reason, because you'll be studying with people who are working at the same time. That's pretty common. I would think a lot of MBA programs are like that. Are you familiar with the credit system in the U.S.? We take, and I don't know if it's different than here or not, but when you take one course, it's generally worth 3 credits. And that means that approximately it means 3 hours a week. for one semester. Full-time enrollment for a graduate student is 9 credits. That means 3 classes. So you're taking 3 classes, that's only 9 hours a week of studying. It doesn't sound like a lot, but